to create some space.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jameis to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out. Looking. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
At the 26-yard line.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
Winston.
7 yards the pick up there. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Younghoe Koo to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tua now on 1st down. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
To Christian McCaffrey.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carl Nassib. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Panthers.
Play action. Now it's Tua. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, his second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Joey Sly.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
To kick off for Carolina.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Winston flush to his right. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Winston from the gun on third down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for DJ Moore. Brings up fourth down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Tua, the final shot before half. And that is going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
3-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The first down throw for Winston. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's second down.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Winston. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I know I'm one of those that overuses certain terms, and this one, explosive, is what we use for a lot of receivers, but that's Calvin Ridley. Nice catch there, and not only is he explosive, he's been very productive. Since being drafted in 2018, one of the top touchdown rates in the league as a wide receiver.
Jameis now on first down. This one caught by Ridley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
To the air again with Winston. That's complete to Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So
True's fucking you up.
On first, now 2nd and 10. Jameis again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Jakeem Grant, 78 yards. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they
Let's
were
go,
saying,
True.
it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Taken at the 15th. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up.
I think this nigga Marvelous is about to concede 36-7 in the 3rd. Yeah, he conceded.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act
You
a
crazy.
fool with
You're a
this.
bum.
Yeah,
That's why Choose about to whoop your ass.
turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me, bro? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission.
True, whoop his ass, bro.
I'm a